Hello, girls and boys. Welcome to Storytime Fun. I dedicate this next book to my grandchildren, Ethan, Denver, Summer, and Violet, who fill my heart with joy.
Today's story is out of the Disney Winnie the Pooh 5-Minute Stories book, and it's called The Scavenger Hunt. Christopher Robin was sitting on a tree stump in the 100-acre wood. It was a beautiful late summer afternoon, and he was waiting to say hello to his friends. "Hello, Christopher Robin," Pooh said as he and the others arrived. "What shall we do on this very fine day?" "Why don't you all go on a scavenger hunt?" Christopher Robin suggested. "Tigers love scavenger hunts. Woo-hoo-hoo!" Tigger yelled. Then he paused. "What's a scavenger hunt exactly?" he asked, scratching his head in confusion. He looked at Pooh, Piglet, Roo, and Eeyore, but they all shook their heads too. "A scavenger hunt is a game of looking for things," Christopher Robin explained to his friends. "What kind of things?" Rabbit asked. Christopher Robin thought for a moment. "Oh, let me think. Why don't you look for a small jar of honey, a purple flower, and a red leaf?" Then he smiled and added, "I also want you to find the greatest thing in the whole world." Pooh was confused. "Isn't honey the greatest thing in the whole world?" he asked. "Honey is pretty sweet," Christopher Robin said, "but there is something even greater." "Something even greater than honey?" Pooh said. "We must find it." The friends went to Pooh's house first to find a small jar of honey. His smallest jar was high up on a shelf. Pooh pointed it out to his friends. It was the perfect size for carrying on a scavenger hunt. Pooh looked around. But how will we get it down?" he wondered aloud. "Climb up on my shoulders," Tigger suggested. Pooh did as Tigger suggested. He could reach the middle shelf and a big jar of honey, but not the smaller one. "Rabbit, can you help too?" Pooh asked. "Of course," Rabbit replied. Rabbit climbed on top of Pooh and stretched out his arm. "I can't quite reach it either," Rabbit said. Rabbit looked down at the smallest member of their group. "Roo, could you hop up here, please?" "Sure," Roo said. He bounced up onto Rabbit's back and managed to grab the small jar of honey. He dropped it down to Kanga, who caught it gently in her bag. "We found our first scavenger hunt item," Kanga said. "Now, we need a leaf and a flower," Pooh said as they walked out of his house to start searching for the next item. "Does anybody remember which should be red and which should be purple?" No one could quite recall. "Well, here's a red flower," Pooh said, bending down to pick a flower growing near his front door. "And it smells nice." "Then it's perfect," Kanga said. Everyone else agreed. Roo looked around the base of the tree near Pooh's house. Kneeling down, he grabbed a big yellow leaf. I found a leaf, but it's not purple, he said excitedly, showing the others. I think I have some purple paint at my house, Rabbit said. We can paint the leaf purple. Will it still count for our scavenger hunt? I think so, Pooh said. Together, they all headed to Rabbit's house. After pulling a half-filled can of paint from his closet, Rabbit delicately started painting the leaf. Everyone took a turn, painting it. In no time, the leaf was a perfect grape-colored shade of purple. After giving it a little time to dry, Kanga placed the leaf in her bag next to the small pot of honey and the red flower. Now all we need to do is find the greatest thing in the whole world, Piglet said. Where do you think we'll find it? Roo asked. Maybe it's hiding somewhere in the woods, Tigger suggested. Let's search the 100-acre wood, Pooh said. Together we might be able to find it. So they headed back into the woods. Greatest thing in the world, where are you? Pooh called. Tigger searched under rocks. Rabbit checked in trees. Eeyore looked in the clearings. Owl checked the treetops. And Roo and Kanga looked near the streams. But the greatest thing in the world was nowhere to be found. The friends searched and searched the 100-acre wood. They couldn't find the greatest thing in the world anywhere. Soon it grew quite late and dark, and the friends decided to find Christopher Robin to show him how they had done on the scavenger hunt. They all held hands so no one would get lost in the dark. Finally, after what seemed like forever, they found Christopher Robin sitting on the same tree stump waiting for them. They had made it all the way back to where they had started. Have you finished the scavenger hunt? Christopher Robin asked. No, Pooh said sadly, but we all looked together. And we found almost everything. Woo-hoo! Tigger added. Christopher Robin smiled. Friends working together is the greatest thing in the whole world, he explained. So you did find it after all. The friends all hugged, glad they had spent a fantastic day completing the scavenger hunt together. Yay! Friends working together is awesome. That's it for today. See you next time.